It started out as a radio show with one guy talking about cars and answering listeners' questions in Sioux Falls.
Well, now it has a nationwide audience and can be heard on almost 250 radio stations. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Tom Hansen takes us under the hood.
Located near Garrettson on what was once the family farm, Nordstrom Automotive sells used car parts all over the world. The multi-million-dollar business is unique in its own right.
The Under the Hood show is brought to you by Dorman Products.
But on the second floor, you'll find a studio where once a week, three guys get together to talk about cars with callers like this one.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, you can put a fuel pressure gauge on it.
Once it gets primed, I was going to say, once it gets primed, it runs fine. It's got plenty of fuel there.
Catalytic converters, fuel injectors, and U-joints. If you've got a problem, the guys from Under the Hood will have some advice. Shannon Nordstrom started it by himself more than 30 years ago at age 19.
You seriously don't know this Jeep? And it was an idea that my mom had at the time when she was out custom windrowing the neighbor's alfalfa, listening to the radio, listening to Wayne Pritchard on the radio, and she said, you know what? We should have a car show that would help promote our then growing little salvage yard.
Shannon says never in his wildest dreams did he think the show would get this big. You get a real sense of how far the show reaches when you look at this map. Each red dot represents a radio station that plays the syndicated show.
It has 265,000 miles on it.
Well, there's the problem.
Be lucky that it starts.
No kidding.
No.
Shannon recruited Russ Evans a few years ago into the show. Russ worked at Nordstrom's Automotive and is well known for his encyclopedia-like knowledge of cars. Here's Russ answering a caller's question about using ethanol-blended fuel in an older carbureted engine.
By that being in there, you're going to get a more of a chance of vapor lock in that fuel boil with a lower heat range.
Already a big name in Sioux Falls radio, Chris Carter joined the team.
Just one day, all of a sudden, I was the new host of the Under the Hood show.
One morning after the Chris and Doc show on KTWB, Chris was asked to join Russ and Shannon down the hall on KELO Radio.
That day, after it was done, I went, well, that went pretty well. And they were like, yeah, well, that worked great. We'll see you next week.
Chris says after the first hour, he knew the chemistry was there.
Russ manages a service center for the company of Nordstrom's. I run the auto recycling facility. Chris comes from the radio world, and he's the voice of the people. Together, we can give you a good centric opinion of what you should consider doing.
I got to join the guys in the studio and ask a few questions for their YouTube audience. Spent some time around these guys, and it's clear the chemistry is a big part of what makes the show successful.
You put all three of us on here together, it's great. I mean, you got three of us, we're friends, we are the same off the air as we're on the air, and we just have a really great time. And listeners pick that up.
No computer, no books or notes. They don't look things up during the show. All the information is coming from inside their heads. Under the Hood has been evolving, no longer limited to just the radio stations. The show is available in podcast form and on YouTube. At a time when the price of everything is on the rise, the show aims to help people save money on car repairs.
Understanding other options that are available to people, that's what this show is all about. And that's what's kept it going for so many years, is just keeping people educated about their car.
And as long as people are driving and fixing, these guys will keep talking and entertaining.
For Shannon Nordstrom, for Russ Evans, I'm Chris Carter. Thanks for joining us on the Under the Hood show.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Tom Hansen.
If you would like to check out the Under the Hood show, we've set up a link with this story on KELOLAND.com.